Well, hello there, you beautiful people. Welcome back to Chapter 5, and we have survived 650 days in hardcore Minecraft. And, well, this is probably going to be a big one, a long one. Why? Because this one is a game changer. We need to up our game big time in the block category, which means I need a beacon. Yep, we're going to go and get some wither skulls, and I'm just going to be honest, we're just going to cheese the wither in this one. We just want the beacon right now. We'll fight him out in the open later on. You don't believe me? Go watch the last episode of last season. I keep my promises sometimes. Yep. Anyways, other than that, we need to get ourselves some sponges, which means we also want to get a trident so we can, poke them fishies really, really easy and make them go bye-bye. And, well, of course, we have big builds to do, and we want to explore the Nether. Also, we're going to want to make a bunch of TNT, because we're going to be blowing a lot of stuff up. Let me show you some stuff I did off camera. So it wasn't actually off camera, we did it on stream, and we just had a good time vibing. We had a fair amount of people in there just chilling with us, and we started decorating our castle a little bit. And we're not going to be doing any building on the castle anytime soon as far as an episode goes. We might have like little clips of building some of the walls extending out around our world, whatever. But other than that, no. We're going to be doing all the decorating on stream. So we'll be firing another one up real soon. But yeah, so we decorated this little area right here. And we did a little bit of work on this little area right here. And I think it came out pretty cool. I didn't want to go too heavy with the details on this particular part of the building. I don't know. I wanted to keep it simple. I think it came out pretty nice. Looking at that tower, though, that's probably going to have to change. I don't think I like that. Maybe just take that trim out. Anyways, besides that, we also grew up an insane amount of trees. And, well, chopped down all said trees. So our wood game is right. But we got to fix these other resource problems. So let's go make some fire resist potions, and I think let's go straight to the Nether and see how scary it is and what kind of cool stuff we can find. And this is our first time being back in the Nether with wings. Now I did go there, well, that's a lie. I did go there for like 3 minutes just to grab a little bit of basalt, but that's it. So it's all new territory. We're pretty much ready for the Nether as it is, besides the fire resist potion, so we started whipping some up, and for some reason we think 3 is going to do. We're wrong, we have to come back and get more. So for our first little Nether adventure of the episode, we have a couple goals. We want to get a stack of blaze rods, minimum. Should be pretty easy, being that I have looting 3 and fire resist potions. I'm not too worried about that. Wither skulls, we need 3 of them. If the RNG gods are good to us, could be pretty quick. I don't know. And then the last thing is we want to get the crimson wood. Not that we really plan on using it, but it's the last wood we don't have. So that's our goal. That's what we're going to do. And we might as well look for a low piece of land that we might be able to set up a mining operation and see if we can't find a bastion anyways. And anything else that might be cool. Let's get this going. Alright, well, we know there's a fortress right over there. Let's go see what's over to the south. Well, didn't find nothing too crazy. I was hoping there'd be a fortress over here. But I guess we can go ahead and get a couple of these mushrooms and a little bit of nylium while we're here. Yeah, I can grow more of that later. Let's check a different direction. How about, I don't know, west? So there is a fortress, but lots of mob spawning competition. I don't think that's a good one. We can take a closer look, though. This might not be the worst fortress. Oh, there's already a head. There's already 2 heads. What? Wait, maybe just the one. Still, though, that's pretty good. Our luck at the beginning might have cursed us. Yeah, getting that first skeleton head off the first 2 we kill, yeah, that was pretty legit. Unfortunately, the rest of these guys, they don't give us anything. No, we do this for about a half an hour, and with no luck, we end up abandoning this one and going looking for one with a little bit better rates. Also, I could have swore there that I saw 2 heads down there. Maybe I was seeing things. I don't know. We were getting tons of wither skeletons to spawn, and they just kind of stopped. So we're going to go back home, get some more fire resist potions, and see what else we can do. Restocked with double the fire resist potions that we had last time. We find another fortress, and this one's over in a Soul Sand Valley. The rate should be pretty decent in it, and it turns out they were pretty good. Now there's still too much around here to spawn proof to make a really good farm. Because I like making the OG farm where you have to mob proof everything. I know there's easier ways to do it, but whatever. I'm an insane lad. That's just the way I want to do it. And at some point I'm going to do that. Right now we only need one beacon though, and honestly these fights are a joke. We ended up just making just little kill chambers, and the wither skeletons themselves are not any form of a threat whatsoever. There's our second skull. What is annoying is the piglins getting in the way and almost getting me aggroed to them. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. And right here, we get our last skull. Alright, well, we got 3 skulls and, well, a fair amount of blaze rods. We got some more, too, from our first little run. I think it's time to get out of this place and go get some other stuff done. I don't think this will do for making a wither skeleton farm later. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But I don't know. Well, we might scout some other locations for an actual farm. That could have got real bad real quick. There's another fortress right here. Not the best location for another fortress. Wonder if it has an armor trim. I kind of forgot to even check the last fortress. Do I want to risk it? We'll take a quick peek. Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about that one. This could have some loot, though. Ooh, cool. We got the armor trim. I don't think there's anything else we need from another fortress. Let's get out of here. Well, that was a pretty successful first nether trip of the episode. I say first because we have other plans in the nether just a little bit later. I'll just leave it at that for now. And we're just hanging off on a rooftop with our fellow villagers over there. I still cannot believe that they escaped the villager breeder last episode. I don't know how they did it. I want to put them back in there because I will need a couple more villagers at some point. At the same time, I don't want them to escape again because it was really annoying. So right now, they're just sitting on a roof. I flew them up there with a lead. Anyways, distractions. We AFK'd our creeper farm for roughly about an hour and a half, and we already had some of this gunpowder. And we already stashed some of it over that way in case we need emergency rockets. Now, this much gunpowder, plus what we already have in TNT, should make us about 13 to 14 stacks of TNT. That's a whole lot of explosions. So I'm going to need to go get a bunch of sand. Now, before I get that sand, I want to go get this nether star. Because right by the desert where we'll be getting the sand, well, there's a mesa. Which means I can get a whole bunch of terracotta really quick with a beacon. So let's go cheese the crap out of this wither real quick. And then go do some mining. Just for a little bit. We got other things to do in this episode. We start flying over to where our stronghold was, and at first I was like, you know what, I'll take the scenic route. And the reality is I kind of forgot I set up a portal there in the first place, so we turn back around and get super duper distracted. Alright, so we were going to fly over to our stronghold. We decided we're going to go back and use our nether portal. But I did see a new kitty cat, and I have some fishies, so I'm going to get that real quick. Ooh, 2 kitty cats. Oh, gotcha, buddy. I don't have you yet. Come on, let's go see if your friend wants to join us. Ooh, that's a Siamese cat. Ooh, you really wanted to be my friend. Oh, you're a cutie. Alright, let's go drop you guys back off at home and actually use our portal we made instead of trying to find where I found the stronghold in the first place. Ooh, another kitty? Three new kitties. Oh, we got super distracted by this. Let's actually go through the nether to get to our portal way quicker. I got the coordinates screenshotted somewhere. That did not take us to our portal. What? That's weird. Well, dig down to find it, I guess. Yeah, that's where we came in. Alright, well, we're back here, but I'm curious as to why our portal didn't work. So I might waste a minute just to check. It definitely goes there. And we're back up here. What the heck? Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with that. We'll mark these coordinates and just make our own custom portal later. That was kind of dumb. We forgot to get the dragon egg last time. Let's do that real quick. Alright, cool. Let's get this set up. Okay, disclosure time. If you try this on bedrock, it will not work. You will release the wither, and you'll either have to fight it here or abandon the end. Yeah, that's just the way it is. It does not work on bedrock. There's other ways to do it on bedrock, though. If you try this on Java, and for any reason it doesn't work, not my fault, my dudes. It has to be set up perfectly, otherwise it'll get loose. I'll show you the best way I can. Now, most OG players, they know how to do this little trick on Java. But the basic, easiest way for me to explain how to do it correctly is right here. This is 0, 0. That's where the tail has to go. You get that right, you're pretty much good. As well as this being 3 down, with obviously a 2 space below between the bedrock and the obsidian. Other than that, it's pretty simple. 3 down, obsidian, 0, 0. If you try it, good luck. That's simple. It's that simple. Just like that, we got ourselves our nether star. We can make a beacon. Is this a little cheesy? Absolutely. But it is the quickest way to go ahead and just get your nether star. The wither can be tough in a fight. If you're prepared with the right potions and gear, he's not that bad. You can fight him in a cave. You can fight him out in the open. My only advice, if you do fight him out in the open, don't fly. I made that mistake in the last season, and I kept trying to fly fight him like I do the Ender Dragon with my elytra and my bow. No, he just keeps going up and up and up and just constantly heals. Anyways, enough talking. Let's go get this beacon made. Oh, that's not where I expected to be. Oh, yes, let's do this. Yes, and we have tons and tons of iron to fire this bad boy up to. All right, well, we are only 16 days into this episode so far. We've gotten a lot of stuff done. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go northeast. There's a desert over there. We're going to snatch up a whole bunch of desert. There's a mesa. We're going to snatch up a whole bunch of terracotta with our new beacon. There's a coral reef. We're going to get a whole bunch of coral reef. Well, the coral, not the whole reef. That'd be weird. And also, since there's all kinds of warm ocean over that way, we made up a couple brushes. And we're going to try to get ourselves a couple sniffer eggs. Now, eventually I'm going to want all the sherds from the ruins, but right now the sniffer eggs are what I want because I want to make cyan terracotta much easier. And also, we made up a whole bunch of night vision potions. Honestly, in hindsight, I probably should have done that when I went to the Nether the first time. Yeah, but I didn't, and it's done with now. So let's go see what we can find over that way. We head over to the east until we hit the ocean. Our plan is to just work our way up to the north until we hit our desert, hitting any ruins we come across. And, well, we end up hitting a whole lot of ruins, some buried treasures, some shipwrecks, and we do multiple of all of them. So I'm just going to show the highlights of each. And, of course, any drowns we see, we try to get that trident we're looking for. And the rates, I'm just going to tell you right now, are not good. The RNG gods are not in our favor in that situation. But we do get our first sherds from the cold ocean ruin. Now, I kind of forgot at this point in time that you have to be in a warm ocean ruin to get a sniffer egg. But whatever, we'll need the shards at some point anyways. And the buried treasures we find actually come out pretty cool. I think we end up with like 12 diamonds or something like that. Yeah, not too bad. The shipwrecks do nothing for us. No trims. We try our luck with another trident boy, and it fails again. Yeah, at this point we're thinking we're probably not going to get one from doing these ruins. There's just not enough spawning. And we get our first sniffer egg. And then after this, our luck goes crazy. We end up getting 5 sniffer eggs. We get like 3 from one ruin. Yeah, so the journey was worth it. Alright, well, that was the last of our night vision. We're just gonna pop a water-breathing potion, get a bit of coral, and we're done with the ocean for right now. Alright, now for the quick part. I just need a bunch of this sand and a little bit of this rooted dirt. I'm just going to fill these up, and when they're full, we'll move on. And the chores continue. Hopefully it's not boring you all to death, but it's got to be done. I need this sand. There's just no other way of getting around it. We only need about 3 shulkers, though. Now, later on, we're going to need like 10 plus, but for right now, 3 will do. Alright, well, that'll do. My calculations were way off as to the amount of TNT I was going to end up with. I think when I was crunching the numbers, I was doing it with a double chest worth of TNT, because this is about half of what I thought I was going to have. Either way, though, that's going to do us pretty well. It's 6.5 stacks. Exactly, actually. Oh, a little over. We're done with the desert for right now. Let's move on to the mesa. All right, we're whipping through these resources like crazy. We're about to set up our beacon, but more importantly, we see armadillos. And I have leads this time. So I'm going to secure these guys to a fence post. I think there's more than the one. And after we're done here, we're going to water ski these dudes home. Yep. Crap. Yeah, I took the leads out of here. Okay, plan B. Let's put one in a boat. If I could get some slime, though, there are cobwebs right there. We're gonna get a bunch of terracotta. We'll deal with the armadillos in a minute. Now, terracotta's become one of my favorite blocks to use. Now, a fun fact, I've said it before I started this channel, never used a single block of terracotta. I mean, I might have thrown one down like in a creative world one time, but no, any other world I did, never used it. Thought it was dumb, don't know why. Anyways, we collect up a good amount, and we're ready to go back home. Well, I was really hoping a wandering trader would come by while we were doing all this. It did not. We don't really need more than one of these guys at the moment. We'll come back later and get some more. The only reason we would need more is, well, for when we do our zoo, because we're going to do a zoo at some point. Right now, though, you get to go home and get in a farm for Scoot, buddy. It's going to be a journey. I'm 3,000 blocks away. And I have to go around a lot of stuff. We got a lot of cool things. Let's get home and see where we're at. Yep, this is taking a while. Alright, well, we finally made it home. I'm gonna go figure out where the crap I put those leads, because I had a ton of them, and get this dude back to our base. Just in a random box. Oh, I gotta get better with organizing. Alright, you hang out here for a little bit. We'll get you something worked up here very, very shortly. Come on, buddy. There you go. It's only temporary, okay? Make me some scoop, or shoot, or whatever it's called. Already started working. Yeah, well, it's raining. Let's get our storage game right. There's no point of going to get all this stuff if we don't have anywhere to put it. I'm gonna be working in here, Snowflake. You keep them creepers away. Now, we have pretty much left our storage room alone. Haven't really changed it much since we built it, I believe, on episode 2. And, well, now it's time to put some new additions in here, because we're going to end up with hundreds of thousands of blocks, and, well, we won't have anywhere to put them, and I can't just keep putting shulkers everywhere. Oh, it's so annoying. And we start decorating up that storage room, too. Make it feel a little more lively when we come in to visit it, and we get our sniffers a-growing up. Really, bro? Really? Ooh, and our sniffer grew up. Or at least he hatched. Alright, well, we got some big improvements to our storage area. Right over here, we're starting an area for decorative blocks. Copper, resin, I think that's called. Various things over here. Added some decorations. Up there, I don't know what's going to go up there yet. Probably mob loot or treasure loot. And on the other side, whichever one doesn't go over there, it's going to go over here. And we also added ourselves an overflow. And this is going to be expanded as we need more overflow. But our first things we're going to need is overflow for cobblestone and for stone. And probably dirt and sand too. And then here in a little bit, we're going to be needing it for deep slate and some blackstone at some point. Right now, this will do. We also have our Armadillo friend in here. It's his temporary home. Right now, he's just getting us enough scoot to make us some dog armor. How's he doing? That's not doing bad. Why'd that not stack? That was weird. And we hatched 3 of our 5 sniffer eggs. We can always get more sniffer eggs later, and we still have 2 left. I kept those just in case I want to put them somewhere else. These guys are kind of a pain to bring along on a lead. Yeah, that's about all we've done. I say that's all we did, but realistically, this took about 25, 30 days. We're sitting at 690, 40 days into the episode. And, well, our resource game is right. But now it's time to go get a fishy poker. So I'm going to go find a big river somewhere, fight some trident boys, and hopefully I get a trident real easy. Because they can be kind of annoying with the drops. And then we'll move on to some bigger and better things. And we got about 2 stacks of rockets to make this happen. So let's just hope we get good luck. And we are looking for a big, deep river. That's all we're looking for. Oh, okay. So this is deep. This is deep. And that's ocean. Is this ocean? Why is this considered stony shore? Now we're getting some spawns. No trident yet, though. There we go. Oh, we got it. We got it. Nice. That didn't take long at all. Let's go slap some stuff on this. Oh, yeah. And it wants to give us loyalty 3, which that's what we want anyways. We don't have to go buy the 2 books from the villagers. Let's see if it gives us anything else we want. That'll work. We have everything else that we can get from our librarians. We'll take one of these, one of these, and one of these. Oh yeah, that'll do. We gotta go poke some fishies. Oh yeah, well, yeah, we need sponges anyways. So let's go do that. Alright, we got just about everything we need. I just need to go grab me a milk bucket. And I know I say this a lot, but I'm really not worried about this. I have fought a lot of ocean monuments in my day. So I'm thinking this is actually going to go pretty cool. Or I can just be completely wrong like I usually am. 1 fresh bucket of milk, please. Thank you. Yeah, our rockets are getting low, but we know exactly the ocean monument we want to fight, and it's not that far away. So let's go do it. All right, there she is. We're going to put our chest piece on and just drop right in. That's a lot of fishies. Let's get set up. Alright, where are these big fishies? I think one's going to be right over here. There's a ruin inside of this. Whatever. This is weird. One down. Big fishy number 2 should be in here. There he is. Now, where's the last one? Oh, all the way at the top. That's right. Like I said, easy peasy. Oh, got rid of my night vision. Yeah, we got more. Alright, so for right now, all we want is this dark prismarine and any sponges we find. Alright, well, that went really, really smooth. We almost got a stack of sponges. We could use more, but it'll do for now. We got the armor trim. I don't even know when that happened. I guess when we were killing the bosses. I'm pretty sure that's where it comes from. And more dark prismarine than I thought I would end up with. I am doing something, guys. Always so rude. Anyways, I got everything I could want from this particular ocean monument. We're done with that for right now. Let's go back home and get to other stuff. I think we're done with the ocean for this episode. You know, a lot of people aren't that big fan of the Trident. I like it. I think it's fun. I wouldn't use it pretty much anywhere besides the water, but it's fun. We still have a whole lot to do in this one, but before we can, we have one more thing we have to do. We have to go back to the Nether. Why? Because we need to get rid of this ugly blue armor and tools and get us some of that sweet, sweet netherite. We have ourselves a potion box and an explosions box. Oh yes, it is time to go find ourselves a Bastion. And this is not going to be a delicate operation. I'm going to smash and grab it. Most likely, I'll just be blowing a hole in the side of it with TNT, depending on what kind we find. And then, I need to go get me some ancient debris. We got plenty of fire resist potions. We got night vision potions. We are good to go. I want to make this as quick as possible, though, because I got digging to do and building to do, and these tools are not going to hold up with our beacon. Let's go do this. And we have yet to even see a Bastion yet, so we're going to pop a potion and just fly around. We're going to try to stick to as much lava lake as possible so we can get some good views. Oh, that is bright. Oh, that was scary. I thought this led to a cave. All right, let's try this again. Okay, we got one. I want to check over there. All right, our plan. Get right there, pillar up, explode this. There is a chest right there. There's also a brute right there. Yeah, we could probably go smash and grab it. Just break the chest. Ooh, we actually got it. I didn't think we did. Okay, and we got a banner trim. I'm cool with that. I'm not doing any more Bastion right now. That's all I wanted right now. I need ancient debris. We'll come destroy this later. Let's mark these coordinates. Now, let's not press our luck. Let's get back towards our portal and find a nice, cool place to mine. Our little ancient debris adventure here does not go quite as well as we had hoped. We've chosen a basalt delta because I read that it was really one of the best places to do it. Now, it turns out everybody has a different opinion on where's the best place to mine for it. And it kind of sucked. It didn't give us very much. The first couple explosions gave us nothing. Wasted TNT, bye-bye. But then we do get some. Now, we quickly realized that we're not going to have too much luck in this basalt delta, and we need to go find a better place to mine. So we go looking for another waste, and we find a pretty decent location. Alright, we put our chest plate on just in case for some reason we aggro a bunch of piglins. They're not down here yet, but they're going to at some point. Let's try this again. Now, round 2 does quite a bit better. We end up getting about 16 ancient debris. That's 4 tools. That's 4 tools, but that is not even close to what we came for. No, no, no. I think the last time we went to go do this, we brought like 4 or 5 stacks of TNT and came out with a stack of ancient debris. Our luck, not so bueno. No, no, it's not very good. It's not very good. And we decide, you know what? Forget this. I'm done exploding stuff. I'm just going to strip mine the crap out of everything. Well, after almost breaking both our pickaxes, we got our ancient debris up to 32. That should make us 8 ingots. That means we can do all 3 of our normal pieces of armor and 5 tools. That's not terrible. We're cool with that. Now we just gotta figure out how the crap we got in here. Yeah, here we go. Let's get on home and see how many diamonds we have. Our scraps are all cooked up. And our gold is ready. Here we go. Oh, that is beautiful. This is a big, big moment. Oh, our resource game and our protection game is about to get to the next level. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, that feels right. That feels so right. Ugh. Anyways, ain't no time to stop now. We are super geared up. We'll deal with the sword and the chest plate later. Right now, pretty much everything's maxed out. We don't need the chest plate, but for special occasions. It's time to go put these to use. Let me show you what. I can't wait for the finished castle keep to be done. In Season 1, I dug out about 8 to 9 chunks of the world, and I built a steampunk city out of the surrounding area. And, well, I'm not going to dig another hole like that again. I'm going to dig a bigger hole. Oh, yes. One of my favorite things in this game to do is dig. I know it might be weird to some people, but it's very peaceful to me. It just is. And my whole idea for this is to dig out an insane amount of chunks and then make a citadel out of this. A dwarven citadel with open caverns and all kinds of other cool stuff. And there'll probably be 8 towers symmetrically around the perimeter. Oh yes, it's going to be awesome. And the reason we're doing this right now is because, well, when we did this, we needed the resources for the castle keep over there. And some other things. We burnt all of it up. We have none. Well, we have netherite tools and a beacon now. Oh, it's on. It's on. And lots of empty shulkers to bring all that good stuff home. Let's get to grinding. Because we still got building to do. We have already used our netherite pickaxe 113,000 times. Ah, this was a dig. This was a dig. And we're still not done. We're going to go all the way to Y negative 58. Right now, all 9 chunks are at Y0. We're not doing that right now, though. And honestly, I'm going to get all the easy stuff with the pickaxe. Everything else is getting blown up. Because I don't want the regular deep slate anyways. I only want the cobbled. Anyways, a couple fun facts. This right here is almost at the center of our center chunk. A little bit of customization, I could make it to the center. It'd be pretty cool. Our beacon just popping up right through the middle of the citadel. You always have to trust me on this citadel thing. It's gonna be cool. I already got it planned out in my brain. A couple other little fun facts. This right here, let me show you. This is our center chunk. That chunk right there, that's a slime chunk. Yep, always spawning right there. Also, right there, also a slime chunk, right next to each other. And on the other side, slime chunk right there, and another slime chunk. I can make a quadruple slime farm. That's going to be pretty cool. Other than that, anything else cool happen? Yes. Well, I wouldn't say it was cool. I almost died in probably the stupidest way possible. You see this spawner right here? Well, I have it set up to where skeletons just sit right there and they suffocate. And it just collects up their bones. Let me show you what happened as I was digging this. Just having a peaceful dig, just a digging, and then machine gun arrows. Oh, so many arrows. Yeah, I almost popped the totem there. If I didn't have an escape route, I probably would have died if I was trapped there. Oh, so many. Yeah, I almost died to my own farm. I think that tops the list of yeah, I think that's the stupidest way I've almost died so far, like ever. Anyways, back to what we're doing. Now, besides snatching up a bit of the exposed tuff, which I'll probably just do off camera real quick, we're pretty much done with this hole for right now. Now, I'm just going to tell you what we're going to do later on, probably in an episode or two. We have big plans here. We're going to take out this chunk, this chunk, this chunk, and this chunk, and then the corners of all these other chunks and make this a big round hole. And I'm not even going to keep saying the word citadel, but you get the idea. Big hole, round, walls, dwarven crap in the middle. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Anyways, on to the actual building of our episode. And as far as this goes here, I'm going to do that a little bit later as far as sorting all that out. We got plenty of stuff back home as it is. Our build of this episode is not necessarily a big build. It's a lot of builds that will be big when they're put together. We got about 60 days left to do it. Starting from here, all the way to our town, as well as finishing off some stuff that we just left undone. Like right here, all this open area, I don't like it. Some stuff needs to go there. We have to cover up our ink farm. We have lots and lots of stuff to do. But our goal for this build is, by the end of it, we want all of this to feel connected and alive. We have no time to waste. We have building and terraforming to do, as well as some farms to make. And now, if you're new to any of my stuff, my build style is extremely chaotic. Yeah, it just is. So sorry in advance for your eyeballs, but just have faith that it will work out. At some point or another, it will work out. I never stop until it does. Anyways, we are just terraforming our terrain, and we want to build a custom river. I think it'll look really cool, and it kind of brings the area together. And it's go down to like a little waterfall to a big pond and another little bridge. We'll deal with that area later on. Now, in this episode, we want to add a couple new fields. We want to add a sawmill, and we want to add a sheep farm, as well as a sniffer farm. We're going to be calling that the Sniffer Ranch. It's pretty cool. Trust me, when it's done, it's going to be cool. But right now, we're going through our chaos phase. Now, this sawmill here, I hated it. Every bit of everything I did on it, except for the actual wheel, I hated it. I don't know. It took a lot of adjusting for me to actually like this one. And even now, after I'm getting done with it, I might come back and just change some things later. But it ends up coming out okay. Now, like right here, this is one of the mistakes we make. We decided I'm going to grow up a bunch of trees next to a sawmill because it makes sense. Well, guess what? It did not make sense at all. It looked so dumb. But we got a couple cool trees out of it, and we left those there. And we ended up being pretty happy with the sawmill, but it's getting time, really close to time, to be moving on to the bigger stuff. We whip up a little flower field. We expand our wheat field just to fill the area in. And then we go ahead and slap down a bridge, and it's time to build the Sniffer Ranch. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, we spent way more than 60 days doing this, by a lot. But I'm really happy with the outcome. We still have a whole lot more to do, but that's going to be in the next episode because we want to keep doing this trend here as far as building countryside, villages, things like that, all the way to the castle keep over there. But let me show you the highlights of what we did in this one. We got some decorative sniffers that, ironically enough, they make the exact noise that my dog in real life, Maya, does. Yeah, it sounds just like a sniffer. And all these guys in here are my worker sniffers. That got converted. I'll fix that later. And everything they collect goes in here. Yeah, pretty cool. I need some stairs here. And then our wool farm. We're going to be using this next episode. I'm going to tell you that right now. Right now, they're all just white sheep. They've collected up about 2 double chests of wool, though. I'll be making one of each color here soon, but right now, the white will do. And just a weird little house. Who knows? Maybe I'll stick a farm in there. Maybe a floor shifter or something. We'll figure that out later. And the sawmill actually came out pretty decent. We'll probably change some things later. Probably add some moss in here, actually. That would really give it a color pop. Maybe change some stuff with that, too. But we are at 890 days. Oh, our world is really starting to come together. Oh, I can't wait to see this place at 3,000 days. Yeah, that's a long way away, though. Right now, we're just focused on what we're doing now. Yeah, we need to get all of this done, I think, as well as that. That is our goal for the next episode, as well as some adventuring. We'll see what we can get done, because we're getting to 1,000 days really quick, and we got a very, very big project coming up. But as far as this one goes, we're pretty much done. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a crazy journey. We did so much stuff. So much stuff. I lost focus a whole bunch of times. But it was cool, and we got a ton of resources, a ton of gear. Couldn't ask for a better little adventure. Anyways, as far as this one goes, we're done. Peace and love, fam, and I'll see you in the next one. I truly enjoy you all watching. I'll keep making them as long as you do. Later, dudes.